Marvel fans, we just got the trailer for WandaVision, and now we have some Black Widow news. That will make you sad. Yeah. What's going on, you guys? James here with some real news, and today we're going to dive into the report that Black Widow and some more Marvel movies have been pushed to 2021, and trust me guys, it's not early 2021. We are coming off of an amazing weekend of hype surrounding WandaVision. I mean guys, we are just ramping up with Marvel news. However, this is news that probably is going to make you a little sad. Now before we talk about when these movies are being released and what that means for the rest of 2020, guys, if it's your first time at the channel, welcome to Real James. Talk about movies, TV, I review them, I react to them. So if you like that and more, go ahead and hit the big red button below, subscribe to the channel, and tap on that bell so you stay up to date with anything new. I just dropped my review for Enola Holmes. It's a very fun movie. You're going to want to check that out this weekend, and we got a lot more coming in the next few weeks as well. Guys, I'm a little sad, but I want to know how sad you are in the comments below, so go ahead and get loud there and smash that like button if you haven't already. Okay, so let's dive right into the news, you guys. This comes via Variety. They report that Black Widow has been officially moved not only to 2021, it's been moved to May 7th, 2021, and that's not all. Just when you think it's raining, well, it's pouring, guys. I'm so sorry to say that Eternals and Shang Chi are getting pushed back too. That breaks my heart. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings and Eternals will all release deeper into 2021 according to Variety. Let's start with Eternals. This is a movie I'm so excited for. What an ensemble cast. It was supposed to release February 12th, 2021, and I figured if Black Widow does stick its November release date this year, maybe we get a trailer in front of that. However, that's no longer a possibility because Eternals is not only being pushed a few months later down the road, guys, it's being released November 5th, 2021. That is a huge difference in release date. I mean, that's a big delay, guys. And then moving on to Shang-Chi, a movie I'm very excited for. If I'm not mistaken, it's Marvel's first film that they're doing with an Asian lead. That is huge, and it was supposed to be released May 7th, 2021. Guess what's moving into that spot? Black Widow. So what happens to Shang-Chi? Pushed back to July 9th, 2021. So we're getting that before Eternals. I don't know, guys. That makes me so sad, but 2021 is looking stacked for MCU movies. Then there were a couple other delays. West Side Story, the Steven Spielberg directed musical, is being delayed to December 10th, 2021, literally almost an entire year after it was originally scheduled for this December, on December 18th. And then you have Death on the Nile, a movie that I'm kind of excited for. I didn't really care too much for the first film that precedes this one. It's now being released this year on December 18th. That's a little interesting. So in case your head is spinning, let's recap. Black Widow, May 2021. Eternals, November 2021. Shang-Chi, July 2021. So hey, again, we are eating, Marvel fans, because we still have that Spider-Man Sony Marvel collaboration supposed to come out next December as well. And if that happens, I'm sure we're going to be very happy next year, guys. This is a small price to pay if that means everyone can return hopefully safe to movie theaters. I expected this though. I did a video on Wonder Woman being delayed and what it could possibly mean for Dune and the rest of 2020. And guys, this is a domino effect. I have been saying this from the beginning, way back in March, that when movies start getting pushed back, so will others, because big blockbuster movies kind of have to plan around one another. And if Black Widow is getting pushed to next year, I mean May of next year, what makes you think Wonder Woman 1984 and Dune are also going to come out this year? So let's talk about the 3 remaining blockbuster movies that are probably on your radar, as they are on mine, for the rest of this year. So guys, starting at the top with Wonder Woman 1984. See, it's supposed to come out this Christmas. It just recently got delayed. But if you are the Warner Brothers exec, if you're working for Warner Brothers right now, you can't tell me that this movie does not get delayed. I predict that it will get delayed to next year, probably early next year, now that there's a slot open with Eternals being pushed back. I think that we see Wonder Woman probably in that February slot. Nothing around April will be touched because of course Fast 9 is coming out next April. And then you have to think about Dune. See, the thing is, Dune is still expected December 18th, but Warner Brothers, there's no way that they compete with one another. So if Wonder Woman, I should say when Wonder Woman gets pushed back, Dune is going to get pushed back as well. That's the wild card for me though. Where does Dune get placed? I have no clue, because next year's not only going to be stacked, everyone's going to be focused on superhero movies. Maybe Dune, counter programming, it's cool, it's sci-fi, it's a very, at least what it looks like, to be a huge film that needs to be seen on the big screen. So I'd rather it get pushed back if that means everyone can return to the movies safely to see Denis Villeneuve's latest film. I'm excited for it, but I want everyone to see it, of course, safely. And then, of course, you have the final Daniel Craig James Bond movie with No Time to Die. Boy, I want to see this movie. It looks fantastic. I mean, gosh, what else can we say about No Time to Die other than give it to me right now? However, that's supposed to come out, what, November 20th? Guys, there's no way. If Wonder Woman got pushed back, MGM's looking at this and probably thinking, you know what, guys, see y'all in 2021. I don't think that we get another major blockbuster movie for the rest of 2020. I know I said it in my last video when we talked about Wonder Woman 1984, but again, guys, I will say it and I will shout it from the mountaintops. I don't think we get another blockbuster movie this year, and that's because too many studios are scared, especially with how Tenet underperformed domestically. Of course, the virus here has not really been contained, and unfortunately we have not done a very good job at trying to contain it, so it only opened up to what, not even $50 million. Has it even made $50 million domestically? I don't even know. It struggled to get to 30. So guys, this is a very telling sign that maybe movie theaters opening with new films, it's not going to, well, be in the greatest interest of studios to do that because they might lose money. Internationally, sure, it's probably doing much better internationally, talking about Tenet, of course. But when you think about other films like Black Widow, like An Eternals, even like No Time to Die, domestically, man, these movies also need to do very well for studios to consider a worldwide release. And if they can't open up domestically, maybe, just maybe, they're going to push it to next year where they can make even more money. Yes, they lose money in the short term, right? But in the long run, if you do end up making $250-300 million off movies like No Time to Die, that's a win. But if you can't even get to 30 or 40 million domestically, that's definitely a loss, and I don't think that's something that studios can stomach right now. Now, of course, Marvel fans, you are still getting WandaVision this year. It's expected to be released, I believe, December 2020. However, Disney Plus has updated their landing page, and now it just says 2020. I think that, of course, we will get the Falcon and the Winter Soldier next year. When? Well, maybe we do get it in that February slot as well. I mean, they can really tinker around with that release window. They're still doing some, I think, principal photography now, so it's still an ongoing production cycle for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But for WandaVision, this is a very cool glimpse into the next phase of Marvel content. I'm excited to see what the MCU can deliver in this phase, and I'm sure that WandaVision is going to have a ton of implications, especially for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I'm really looking forward to that movie as well. So 2021 is stacked with MCU movies. It's also going to hurt right now in 2020 because we've just seen so many big films get delayed deep into 2021. But guys, I want to know what you think of the news. Go ahead and sound off down below. Are you disappointed? Was this to be expected for you? Or are you okay with the delays? Go ahead and hit the like button if you haven't already. And also, guys, go ahead and smash that big red button below. Consider subscribing to the channel. Help us get to 3,000 and tap on that bell so you don't miss out on any new reviews this week. Got my Legend of Korra reaction dropping tomorrow. And hopefully maybe I'll review a Netflix film on Friday. Looking forward to a ton of fun this weekend and beyond. Man, next month is going to be stacked too. Alrighty, guys. Well, I got a lot of work to do and a lot of tears to dry. Trust me, I'm very sad about this news. Alrighty guys, again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you at the next screening.